suck ass or something.
When the tools aren't tooling, ooh, grinds my gears.
Especially if they're from like Macco or Snap-on and the piece gives out, you're like, I paid so much, mother. You. You're looking like the Simpsons when they're kicking, like, you're swinging everywhere and nobody's there.
Yeah.
You're like, what the is some of this food? Yeah, we feel that. We feel that.
We feel that so much. Let's go ahead and launch into that next clip.
And let me tell you, us mechanics are done with your bull. You buy these fancy ass cars. You want all the shit with them. When you find out what it costs too much money. Stop buying them. Buy a Toyota. Leave us alone. We're miserable. We're pissed off. And if any mechanic is happy and jubilant and jumping up and down, he's f***ing you. That's right. Only pissed off mechanics are honest. Happy mechanics, they're not honest. Not for these.
This makes me.
He said the truth.
No, 100%.
He said the f***ing truth.
Clocked it all the way, because two things, right? One, why are you buying a car if you can't afford the maintenance? Let's be straight up. That's a conversation that a lot of people aren't ready to have, but it is so true. You want to flex in your Mercedes-Benz? Get ready to flex when you got to pay to fix that Mercedes-Benz. I love that he was so real, and he's like, if your mechanic is happy, that's not, he's you. I feel like every really good mechanic that I've ever known that's seasoned is angry, bro.
Always mad.
Angry.
They're all mad. Yeah. You know what a lot of people do forget? That when you go purchase a car, let's just say you're gonna go buy a Porsche Panamera, right? And you think it's gonna be like your f***ing Civic that you had before, but since you bought the Panamera, and you're like, oh, well, it's not that expensive. No.
It is.
No, it's super expensive. Parts are more expensive, labor's even more crazy. You gotta take the whole front end off. And then the customer's like, oh, it's gonna be that much? And you're over there like, your ass up right now, but like, no, my wife told me to be calm. You get that a lot. In this industry, you get that a lot. You get all the ballers, they're not ballers. Next clip.
Last bolt. Last bolt. Actually, I'm not gonna complain.
I was so confused. I'm like, this fool has 4 arms?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, you little. You little.
You know what would be funny? If you just block the video, just play the audio.
Oh my God!
2 boys under a car, and you just hear everything.
RD is.
2 boys, 1 strap.
It's too. It's too long, bro.
That's what she said.
5 years shorter. Whose back is lining that pushing up under the shop? I need help. It can't even go in like that.
It can't even go in like
Bang that bad boy in there.
that. This is so real though, because it really is like, all right, you did everything else, you finished up everything else, you buttoned it up. It's your last little job, and you're like, oh, should be easy. It'll go right in. And then it doesn't. And now you're tired, you're upset because of everything, all the other bullshit that you had to deal with. And this is just not fitting, bro.
It happens.
I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. Tough times build stronger soldiers.
Yeah, you walk away sometimes. You're like, you know what? Let me come back.
And that's honestly that's a really good idea and really good advice. Is like, sometimes I get so angry and so frustrated if I'm diagnosing, if I'm just repairing something, whatever it is. That little walk, going away for like 5-10 minutes, chilling out and coming back with a clear, fresh mind is probably what you need.
You know, like, let's just say electrical, it's not my best points. Like, I'm not that solid. And sometimes I gotta walk away. I gotta walk away. You know what? Like, I'll call a friend. I'll be like, you know what? Like, have you ever had a situation like this? And it could be the stupidest like ground. You're like, Dick, just check your ground. And you're like, I did. They're like, check it again. And then you go back, and it's loose. And you're like, ugh.
And now
And you were there for 7 days. And the car didn't want to start because of the ground. Next clip.
We're not supposed to work on cars and this is
On the one tire?
on all.
I don't need all the tires, I just need the one tire.
One tire.
Well, I can't go to another tire shop, so I need y'all to change it because I can't make it to another tire
We're
shop.
not allowed to touch them.
Are you serious? It's missing one lug nut. That's it. Okay, so can I buy one and you put it on there or what?
Yes, you want to.
Okay, bet. I'll do that. Huh? I can go get the lug nut. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Was screaming in the back, right? What was he saying?
I think he yells, "Why do I fix cars?"
I
Why
love
do I
that.
fix cars? Yeah.
I asked myself that question many.
You know, that guy was having a bad day.
He was, and listen, he was definitely having a bad day
He
because
already did it. He already did that one lug nut.
I get it. To cover their asses and safety issues, sometimes you can't touch the car. If you take off the tire, it only has 4 lug nuts, and you put it back on, you have to put it on with 4 lug nuts. If something happens, you're the last person to touch it, you should have known not to, and now they could sue you. I get what he's saying, but also, if he was having a better day, he'd probably be like, hey, you know what, miss? I technically can't touch your car because it only has 4 lug nuts, but if you go walk over into the store right now, buy the lug nuts, I'll put it back on, I'll do the repair.
Next clip. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pass you. I don't know. But I gotta find your wheel lock. Where the hell
Oh,
am I
hell. You know what's funny?
Tell me.
Let's go look in the trunk. Oh my God. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my God.
I
Yeah, buddy.
have declined cars because they've come in like this.
We get it. Like, I'm gonna see a pack of Mentals, you know?
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna see some blunts right there.
And that's regular.
Cool, that's cool, you know. You're gonna bring your stupid ass chihuahuas in the back screaming for no reason. I get
Alright.
it. I'll kill it. But you need to understand, we need to get in the car to fix it. And then you got your kids' diapers. Oh, I think one was badass. It was dope. So I was installing a stereo, right? And I was like, oh, just do me a big favor, take out as much stuff as you can that won't mess with me when I'm running the wires. And he goes, I know, for sure. And I was like, well, he cleaned it up pretty decent. And it was a Jeep. I remember it. So I'm passing the wires. You wouldn't believe it that the baby seat was there. And I moved the baby seat, right? So, you know, food comes out, because it's normal. Like,
Yeah,
food.
babies throw things.
The babies throw everything, right? So I move that shit. And it looks like it's stuck on the car, like something's stuck on the car with the car seat. And I'm pulling like this, and I'm like, what the thick? Like a web. And I look, black widows in that baby's car seat. I grab that and I see the black widows right there.
And you drop that shit.
Go over there quick, and I'm like, wait. All right, how am I'm just gonna catch this car on fire? I call the customer, and I tell him, hey, fool, like, honestly, like, I'm a pussy when it comes down to black widows, my dude. So it's like, they're in there, but your baby was just there. Like, your baby was just in that motherfucker.
That's crazy.
When was the last time that you cleaned this car? And he goes like, nah, there's no black widow. I look at him like, he moves it himself, and he's like, oh, they're black widows. Yeah, don't worry about them. He swaps them down. Swaps the motherfucker down like they're his pets, bro. I told him, fool, you gotta take that car. Take that car. I'm not.
I respect them.
I can't. Bro, I'm getting chills. That black widow.
I don't. Show me the next clip.
Oh, Joey, I'm so glad you didn't leave yet. Okay, you're Joey, right? Okay, I need you to take this for a test drive. Okay, it's sputtering down the street. Okay, with black smoke. Okay, so I don't know if I have an oil leak or what. Okay, but I need that checked. Okay, and then I also need an oil change. Okay, and I need some radiator fluid. Okay, I need to top off. Okay, and I also need to get some air in my tires. Okay, and then I also need to get some windshield wiper fluid. Okay, it's I don't know where it's going, but it's empty again. Okay, and then I need to get what else do I need? I need my stretch checked. Okay, I feel like I need new brakes already. I don't know why they're squeaking everywhere, and people are like looking at me, and it's so embarrassing. Okay, so
This is
that's
5
what I
minutes
need.
before
Okay,
closing, right?
So, and can you hurry it up though? Because I have lasagna in the oven. Okay, and I don't want it to burn.
I've seen that girl. That's her thing, right? Like she does like Karen POVs, like she pretends, but she plays it so good, it bothers me.
It flows from her.
It bothers
You just want to catch a fade with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And I know she's probably like a decent person in real life, but when she does that, Okay, and ooh, girl.
We get those bad vibes, bro. Like, us that open late, we get people that have some ass attitudes where they're like, you know what?
You get
Do
so
it now.
weirdos.
If not, and then they get mad. They get mad, bro. I tell them, bro, like, would you want to clock in right now for
I'll let
a
you do
burger?
it.
And they're like, no, that. Well, you then.
I've been in Sandro's shop many times, and the amount of weirdos or just weird shit that happens is insane. It's absolutely
I
crazy.
need to learn to close the door at a certain time.
Yeah, fool, because you leave that shit all the way up with all the
Yeah.
lights on, and we're all in there, and we're all like kicking in, having a good time, and then fools are rolling in, and it's like, come on, Dick. If the door was closed, we would not be having this issue right now.
That's true. That's true. It's just I like the outside vibes, you know. I'm gonna get a kid.
What? Bro,
I'm
these
a
are the
good baby.
outside vibes
Shout
in
out to all my
Sandro's
boys
shop.
in South Central.
Hold up.
That's what I was.
These
you
are
know.
the outside vibes in Sandro's shop. There was a point in time in which I was at Sandro's shop like 3 days in this week. 3 days. Every single day that I was there was happening, bro. I am not even kidding you. There were, like, the first day, there was a crackhead bitch that kept walking back and forth and then here comes Enforcer Juan, tells her to get the out. Cool. She goes to the right next to Sandro's shop is a gas station. She goes there, she lays down in front of a pump, gets run over. I'm not even kidding you, bro. I'm not even kidding you. That was one day. Cool. Day number 2 shows up, kicking it, whatever. Car accident happened in front of us.
The energy is badass.
That's another day. Day 3. All right, cool. It's chill. Nothing crazy. Boom. Ambulance, cops, they shut down the street. What's going on, you may ask? Someone OD'd in their car.
LA. That's not gonna make it. What? Next clip.
We're Toyota. We like to make things difficult. Just like the upper control arm bolts that are goddamn foot long. I gotta put these wheels up front and make sure that when you undo the bolts, watch.
It hits, and you can't take it out.
You don't want to come out, so you gotta go to the next one. And spin it the out.
Yeah, the next one.
And it won't come out.
Don't get your foot stuck when you do it either. Still hard.
He used fire. He used fire.
This foot lost his mind already. I like that. It reminds me of my
I've done this. I have literally done this.
Fingers, because if you go all the way with the wrench, it's gonna get stuck. And look, stop. It's not even like fuck all the way out. God damn it. This stupid ass mom. See, and then you're not supposed to.
But you're gonna hit it with a hammer.
Guess what? Look at it!
Yup. Yeah, hit that.
I hit it with a hammer.
Oh, wait.
Let those bolts know who's boss. Hey, sometimes, neta, you gotta show the car who's boss.
Not supposed to losing his shit right there.
He looked like a little like creature on the floor. Like
He burned himself.
that's me. It's all. Why do I keep touching it? That's real, bro. That's how.
That's
it
some real shit right there.
be. That's really how it be.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You guys wonder why the mechanic doesn't come forward. And you got the service advisor.
That's because we're this guy.
You get that hammer cracked in your head right there. Be like, you didn't like what I did? Crack.
What you?
I mean, you get those situations where the mechanic's all fed up because you have to remove other to get to it, and then remove other to get to that, and then that up
And
because
it's
you
still stuck.
and it's still stuck, and then the other piece broke. Oh,
And your service advisor's coming over and is like, hey,
are you done yet?
so I have a waiter for you. Why the would you have a waiter for me? Why would you do that? You see, I'm balls deep into this car, bro. And it's fucking me.
Honestly, the service advisor's lucky he doesn't get fucked up. Next clip.
When you're a mechanic with anger issues.
What the is your blanket hanging out of it? Also the
To
door,
protect it.
To protect what, from the wrench? You didn't toss in the window? Or to catch the glass?
Yeah. He knew he was gonna do that. Yeah, and like, listen, silly shit will happen like that that'll piss you off. But now he's pissed about that. And it was just probably not even broken. His tail light's probably not broken, right? It just fell.
It just probably fell. Maybe the edges, because when they falls, the edge break.
Yeah, but sometimes, right? We don't know yet. But now he definitely has to deal with his broken rear window. And
150, easy.
That's just silly, bro. That's goofy.
It had to be for the video. It had to be for the video.
You have to pay for the actions, or the repercussions of your actions.
Get that. No, one more time. That was all right. See, deuces, guys. Click here, there. Subscribe. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'll go to your house and fix your car. I'm playing. Nobody likes a Karen.
And today we're gonna look at some crazy customers that mechanics have to deal with and see just how bad it gets.
First clip.
My opinion is females don't belong in the service department. They belong behind the scenes doing the paperwork.
Behind the scenes.
Okay. There's not a male in our service department.
I need to make an appointment. I just hope there are no females on the team.
What the hell?
There's no males in our service department, unfortunately.
That is totally messed up. I need my oil change, but there better be a male mechanic that I can talk to.
Okay, I'm gonna get my sales manager. There's no males in the service, but there's a male in sales.
And so you want to talk to the guy in sales?
Wow.
You know?
This sucks for you.
And listen, I'd be lying if I said it hasn't kind of happened to me in the past, but times have changed, and I think this happens so much less now than it used to. I mean, this happened probably at almost every shop I've ever worked at least once. Some people are just really old school, and in their head, subconsciously, they feel that a male's gonna know what they're talking about a little bit better. This is super extreme. Like, the fact that she's like, I want a male in the changing oil.
With a big ass beard.
Come on, it's not that hard of a job to do. But even if it was a timing belt, even if it whatever, like, it's a little silly and it's a little backwards. And you know, there are times even in our comment section, y'all, people saying, you know, that doesn't look like a kitchen, or like this, you know, stupid ass. Here's the thing, I don't mind being the underdog. I kind of like that. Underestimate me, and then, you know, I only look good all the time. It does wear on you after a long period of time, just hearing the same stupid ass punchline. And even it's sometimes people making jokes, which, like, listen, I got thick skin. I'm down to screw around and make jokes. But when it's serious and it's like, there's no way you're a good mechanic because you're a woman, like, get the f out of here. What do you need to prove? Like, why do you have to have balls to be able to work on something? Like, it is a mechanical piece. If you have a brain and you're not stupid, you could figure it out. And anything that you don't have, you have to make jokes with names all the time. That underestimate stupid ass. Here's the thing, I don't mind being the underdog. I kind of like that. Underestimate me, and then, you know, I only look good all the time. It does wear on you after a long period of time, just hearing the same stupid ass punchline. And even it's sometimes people making jokes, which, like, listen, I got thick skin. I'm down to screw around and make jokes. But when it's serious and it's like, there's no way you're a good mechanic because you're a woman, like, get the f out of here. What do you need to prove? Like, why do you have to have balls to be able to work on something? Like, it is a mechanical piece. If you have a brain and you're not stupid, you could figure it out. And anything that you don't have the strength to do, guess what? A tiny little man can't do it either and needs to get a bigger tool just like I do. So listen, you want people who are talented and passionate working on your cars because they're gonna give a shit about your car. You don't want somebody, man or woman, working on your piece of shit. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little riled up here, but you don't want an idiot working on your car just because they have balls.
Like 2 minutes ago.
They mean nothing. They don't make you better at working on cars. So anyways, I digress.
My balls rolled out.
Step off my little soapbox.
Hey, everybody please, Aura, give some energy.
I'll step off my soapbox here, but you know it's silly, and all you're doing when you say shit like that is making yourself look dumb.
This lady walks up to me. She sees Andrea trying to put the tire on. Like it was big and heavy, but I always told her to use your head over your muscles because
you have to when you're
you're not that strong. So put your foot under it, try to balance it out, bring the jack to a certain level, and now you can get it up there. So she was doing that technique, and the lady was so pissed. Like she was like, I don't know what you're doing standing there. She's like, but that girl does not belong doing automotive. Like you shouldn't have your daughter doing that.
Your daughter.
Yeah, she told me your daughter, and I was like this like, I'm like honestly, you have no right to say where I put my daughter at. I'm like, so if my daughter wants to do mechanics, she can do mechanics. If my daughter wants to drive a plane, she can drive a plane. Maybe you limit your kids where they belong, but not me. They can do whatever the hell they want. And if you don't like it, I told her like, by all means, don't ever come back to the shop. I'm like, cause next time she's only gonna be the one working in your spot. And she was so mad. And you know what? She keeps coming back, the lady.
Yeah.
You know what she told me? In front of her husband, when she came back, she's like, that's a man.
Wow.
And then and then her husband goes like, what? And he's like, he stopped me and put me in my place.
Dang.
He's like, he stopped me and put me in my place. And I told Andrea what happened, and she was like, yeah, that lady was just looking at me all mad. I'm like, well, you're my daughter.
Aww. The fact that you did that, like, that's something that Andrea will likely carry with her for the rest of her life. Like, I know every single moment in a shop when somebody stepped up and said, like, hey, you know, defended me. Not that I needed somebody to defend me, but to know that the guys you work with have your back and respect you enough to not let that kind of bullshit slide. Like it means the world, man.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she felt real good about that. I'm gonna cry right now.
Me too. Next clip.
Oh, no, she added it to the order, like basically free. She put a discount for you, yeah.
So just to give you guys some input as to what's going on here, one of my co-workers decided to be nice enough to give her a free jug of windshield washer fluid, but she thought that we decided it to her order since she didn't see the discount and thought that we were trying to scam her.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
No, yeah, but she put a discount for you. That way it came out free. Just hit on the bottom. The thing is you got it for free, because, I mean, no, look like, yeah, she applied a discount.
Just
so
like
she
you
saw
said,
that we
5
didn't charge her
times.
for the bottle, and I feel like a lot of these AutoZone customers think we're trying to upsell them, but that's not the case.
I can't talk about upsetting them because at the end of the day, there's a lot of women and a lot of guys get hustled.
Definitely.
She's probably had this experience over and over. That's why she was being all like...
She's defensive.
She's being defensive because she's never got treated in AutoZone like that where
they're doing her a solid.
Maybe this is a new generation where they're like, oh, don't milk her. Oh, you know, let's help her out. Like, let's give her a jug of windshield wiper just for free, just because we want her to keep coming back or whatever it is.
Like you said, men and women get scammed. It's not just women, but I think especially older people have.
They always.
They get scammed a lot, and they get it from all corners of society. You know, they got spam callers trying to get their.
So they're
security stuff.
some of them are on point.
Defense.
Yeah. So some of them are on point. Like they're like, there's no such thing as free.
Right.
And you know what? By all means, that's true. That's true, but some people are nice and they're like, like, well, how far is this windshield wiper fluid's gonna go? Like, it'll probably help her out better.
Yeah, human kindness does exist.
Maybe he saw his mom, saw like his grandma, whatever he saw, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna hook her up. And he, at the end of the day, is like, grandma's like, nah, you ain't hooking up nobody. Hey, imagine you give her $4. She's like, why you give me $4 still?
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, we're about to catch a fade right now.
Get socked up.
So I won't say she's a Karen. I won't say she's a Karen. I won't say that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think she's a Karen. I think it was a misunderstanding. She's on her defense. Hey, listen, at the end, she came around.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Good for you, Grandma. Next clip.
A little situation here. I replaced serpentine belt tensioner, and 3 idler pulleys. I charged $400. $200 in parts, $200 in labor.
That's good.
Okay.
Half up front, got me the parts. Now that I'm done, I can't get a hold of them. This is a house. You paid Cash App the first 200. I sent a $200 request. Cash App. Well, I called again. That's the voicemail. So this is what we do.
Free car?
Yep. So you take this little bad boy right here. This is where you get the key up front. It's one thing you can hold against them. But I also took something else. Tag. Right? You don't play games? I got your ass. You don't want to answer? You don't want to pay? I got you. Got your tags. Got your key.
You're a piece of if you do that to a mechanic. That's somebody's livelihood. That's somebody's food for their kids. That's somebody's job. That's stealing. You're trying to be.
Even though he's stealing too.
He's not stealing. Listen, he's owed $200.
He's taking plates. He's taking keys.
What is he? Because what if the guy comes with a spare key and just takes his car?
That's true, but you gotta remember, like when you're going out on the field, we get scammed a lot when we're out on the field. This is the part of this business when you're outside and you don't have an actual shop
For sure.
that car landed in.
Yeah.
Because now you did the job outside. What you did there, you saved the customer $300-400 more. Right, from going to a shop, but now you got to deal with that issue because you went cheap on the price and you did a good job, and your price was like for me
deal.
solid ass deal. I would have cashed you out right there in the spot, but now because you're doing it outside and you're knocking out the shop, this is what you got to deal with.
And
because if that customer doesn't come and picks up his truck from the shop, all I got to do is do a lien.
It's true. No,
And I guarantee
now the car's yours. Yeah.
I guarantee you they're gonna pay me that money.
Right. Yeah.
Because we talked about it. You said yes. He agreed, and now they're ghosting you. Why? Because they know you're outside.
And especially if you're a mobile mechanic, I imagine most of those guys are not registered with the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, you're not supposed to be working on cars unless you have this. And so technically, anybody watching, you're doing your own mobile mechanic business. If you're not like a registered repair shop with the bar, that customer could come back and eventually say like, oh no, like they can not pay you by law, and they don't have to.
They don't have to pay you nothing.
Because you're not a legit business and not a legit repair shop with the bar. So it doesn't cost a lot of money to do that, by the way, and you don't have there's not a lot that's required. So if you are thinking about working on cars for a living in that capacity, do it legit, get everything registered, or else that could happen.
And have that person show up and give you the key. Make sure you sign something, get an ID, at least so you secure your money.
Yeah.
Because regardless of the matter, even if you go to small claims for $200,
how long is that going to take to get? And it's not worth it.
I don't think anybody here is being a Karen. I think you just yourself on that one. It's like, once again, take those steps. It sucks. Awesome price. Trust me, I'm pretty sure you did a good job.
You don't think the guy's being a Karen?
I don't think
it could not him, the customer.
Oh, the customer. See, because we're not hearing the complaints about the customer, so I can't.
So we don't know both sides of the story.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's a good point. Semper Fi mechanic. All right, let's check out the next clip.
Customer brings in their car today. Fuel mileage is going bad. Has a little bit of a high idle. Has an engine light. Don't worry, I got this. Grab the scanner, go out, plug it in. First thing I find, bank 1 and 2 lien codes. Now, if you know anything about the automotive industry and how your engine works, you'll understand where I'm going with this. Number one, first thing I find is a vacuum leak. Take care of the vacuum leak, car runs great. Now that the car's running a little bit better, I asked the customer, when was the last time you ever did a tune-up to the car? The answer was, I had a guy and he did it, so they should be fairly fresh. You see the problems here? Yeah. Now, yes, these plugs do interchange, but do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So that's not where this story ends. I get the car done, it's running fantastic at this point, and then call the customer, tell them their car is done. I go to start it, no start. Starter failure. Literally starter failure as I'm calling the customer to tell them to come get their car.
Yeah.
You can't make this stuff up. So I put a starter in the car, car starts, I obviously let the customer know before. Said, go ahead and fix it. Customer comes to pick up the car, and guess what? Oh, I'm not paying for the starter. My car ran when it got to you. What?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Take your car and get out of here.
Technically, by law, the approval over the phone is supposed to be kosher. You gotta record everything. Everything.
It's happened where we fix the car and then another hose gives out, or another problem.
No, for sure, and that's just Murphy's Law. Happens, and it's not always at the perfect time.
Yeah.
You know.
It sucks, and I mean, you know what? He took it like a gentleman. Actually, he took it like a pro and said, F it, you know what? I made the money on the rest of the shit. I guess I lost on the starter. The starters ain't cheap anymore. Before you could get a rebuild one for like 40, 35 bucks.
Yeah.
Now they're like 100 and something bucks.
Crazy.
So let's just say you're spending like 200 bucks. He probably balanced it out. In between there, he's like, you know what? As long as this car just leaves already,
yeah.
I don't give a f. I don't even know. I don't care if I won or lost. Just don't come back, and that's it. And those are the type of customer. Even us, like when we lose, we know to lose and never bring them back.
Yeah.
And then they come back because regardless of the matter, if they think that you f them over, but you did a good job, they'll come back and they'll be like, hey, you know what, can you get it done? Because the other guy's charging me extra, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, you know what, I can't. It's like a relationship between like a good chef that you like that soup, it always tastes good, you go over there, always go back with them, you like it. With mechanics, it's the same thing. Like you like how we treated you, you like how the service was, then we're cool. But if we don't like it, we could refuse that customer.
That's it. You know, it's like any other business. You have the right to refuse whoever you want.
Yeah.
If they're
You
not-
don't get no soup today.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
You have to build that trust. You're not going to be able to have that with every mechanic. It's not McDonald's. Repair shops are not McDonald's. You're not going to, or Starbucks. You're not going to get the same consistent, repairs at any shop. So you find a good one, you better hold on to them for dear life and treat them right, not like how this poor man was treated by the customer.
That sucks.
But he was a gentleman about it.
Yeah, he was. Was the lady a Karen?
Definitely.
Definitely. These Karen videos are like,
Triggering, man.
they trigger you pretty bad.
And I know they didn't do a proper walk around, so looks like I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple of free rims. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that because he didn't do a walk around. So yeah.
Yeah.
The oil change is complete. Vehicle's all washed up. Any questions? No, I'm gonna just do a quick walk around. Is that okay? No problem. Yeah. What is this right here? This was not there before. You guys did an oil change? You guys rotated the tires? Anything like that? Yeah. No. I think you're gonna have to get your manager on that one. Yeah. I knew to come to that spot because that wheel, that side is always favored. I need you to go get your manager. Yeah.
You knew to come to that spot for another
So
reason.
you know what? Okay, I'm gonna expect. You know what? Let me check my other wheel. Yeah, because not only do I want one free wheel, I think I want all 4 free wheels. Okay, all of them for free.
Okay, let me go ahead and get my management.
You know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
A lot of dealerships are going to something like My Karma or something where they're doing video walkarounds and honestly that's the best because there's no you can't evade a video or a picture of stuff, but man, this happens so much.
It's really a common thing. These customers, some of these customers are there to they're out for blood.
And they
They're out
come
for
with the
blood.
intention.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
hoping that you do
You
something.
up, you
like
slip.
that. Yeah, 100%.
And as soon as they see that slip, they pop
I
off.
got you. I got
They
you.
got you. They got you.
It's their hustle.
Yeah.
I'd say some people make even a career of it.
Imagine you're taking pictures. If a customer comes in for a $10 patch, which they're not $10, they're $40. But say you go into to repair a tire, and he's coming with a BMW 8 Series, and he's like, oh, my rim is worth like 2 G's, $40 patch, and you're over there taking pictures of it, doing all this shit. At least advise them. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it looks weird when you're doing a walk around for $40 for some of
But
these.
it's gonna save you 2 G's for
You know
a
what,
wheel
you're
or
right.
whatever.
You know what, you're right. Yeah, so she's right. Go over your phone, walk around, take a
have
picture
to.
of him, be
You
like,
have to.
fool, your hair looks like shit too, dude, just in
That-
case. You think I
got it on
red hair.
record.
Yeah, we got it on record. Black and white. Next clip.
It said, do the struts. Part of the tire, part of the assembly, strut, and part of the installation. I didn't know I could $320 parts I told you. When I spoke to him, I did not recommend just the struts. I recommended the quick strut. And you called and said, do the front? I didn't say this. That's why I'm milling to see here. I said, do the struts in the front. Well, let's get that part straight. Did I say do the struts in the front? Yes. I was under the impression that your wife spoke with you. I keep telling my wife I don't have ESP. How would we first have ESP now?
No, I don't think that was not your perception. I'm just saying that when I spoke with your wife, I gave her a recommendation. Less than 30 seconds later, you called back and said you didn't know stuff. So I was assuming she relayed my recommendation to you.
That makes she committed a bunch of assumptions to do the fake struts. I mean, I said do the struts.
So context, couple is calling for their front suspension and they want to do the struts in the front. And the employee recommends doing the quick strut assembly as well. Wife says, cool, okay. The husband then calls back 30 seconds later and is like, okay, do the front.
That's a tricky situation because everything sounds so similar. Like when you're a shop, for something like that, you have to be abundantly clear. And I think it's on you as the shop to be that clear when it comes to like strut or strut assembly with the spring. I understand where the miscommunication happened.
Yeah.
I can also see, you know, there are a customer here who's pissed off because he's like, whoa, what the hell? Like I didn't say I wanted to pay for this.
That's because the whole assembly, it's easier for them to put in compared to
No, totally.
30 minutes.
They don't
to an
have to
hour.
take the spring
Yeah,
off,
take
put
off
the
spring,
other
yeah.
one.
So that's why
I
they
get
said
it.
the
No,
whole
I totally
assembly.
get it.
So they don't have to take off nothing. They just take it off, put the other one in. And I mean, if they're doing that at
And it's
courtesy,
possible
alignment,
the wife didn't even understand what
She
the
didn't-
type was
she-
talking about, so
she
she's
didn't
probably
know.
like, yeah, front strut.
There's some texts there.
All day, your patience levels like here.
But sometimes they're kind of like, you know, like don't do it. Don't be that guy if you don't got the energy. When these fools pull up,
I know that's true.
you know, when they pull up and they got that energy, like, what's popping?
What's up?
We're here. You were brave, and then you're over here like,
Damn.
well, like I was saying, sir, on the phone. And I'm like, wait. I'm like, so I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta know how to like talk to the customer. It sounds like you're saying, like I say finesse, but I mean it's like customer service and the way you talk to somebody.
The real word,
gets away.
the real definition of finesse for all you young folks out there. I know we all think finesse is like stealing, but
Yeah.
the real definition of finesse is to like take care when you're doing something, you know, and paying
Yeah.
attention to the detail.
You have to know how to talk, even to your text.
For sure.
Even to your
Listen,
text.
everybody, right? Like, you know.
We're all human and we get all butthurt about all kinds of bullshit. But yeah.
You almost need a communication class to go through the
You know
interpersonal
what?
communication.
We do. Like after you should do that. Like after you guys are done playing mechanics, we're gonna play therapist. Okay, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna learn how to
Let's hear your day.
finesse the relationship with
We
the
should do that. We should do that. Like
Yeah, we
should do an
how to
episode.
talk to
like, let's-
customers.
No,
Ooh,
listen,
and
let's-
we could do
yeah,
like little.
Yeah. If you guys want to see that, leave it in the
Let's go in the
comments.
comments.
My car's literally broken down. It's not driving. Yeah, but I can't move the car.
Wow.
I was driving and then it broke down. I'm not necessarily.
We got that. I got that. Oh my God, that just reminded me when I got that.
My boyfriend's gonna be coming in here.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah, my boyfriend. He's Alan.
Alan? That car is broken. Press the button so you can start. Oh.
Told you.
It's broken down. It's broken down.
Rubbish, Alan. He's talking rubbish.
Why does she not believe him?
Ow. It's not Ow. Yeah, good boy, Ow.
Can you stick up for me, please?
Oh
I've not done anything.
gosh. Red flag. She does not need to be your girlfriend anymore. This chick is crazy.
Similar. We broke down, and we were in Melrose, right? We broke down on my EG, and I couldn't move it, right? So we push it to the side, and I'm like, we'll just try to go to a payphone and call somebody, you know, help us out. It's pretty old.
payphone.
Old story, yeah. So let's go to the payphone and call somebody, right? Because you know, back in the days, the cell phones, they had minutes. So I think I ran out of minutes or some shit, right? So that's so I'm like, let's call somebody, pick us up. This lady walks out of nowhere, and she just walks up to us, and she's like, you guys can't park right here. And I'm like, oh, no, my car broke down. And she's like, well, you guys, like, right here, you guys can't park. And I'm like, okay, but I can't.
Not park.
I'm like, it's either I keep going up the hill, I can't. And then down, it's like, wait, there's no parking, right? It's all red. You know, this is the only spot that's like, and she's like, no, you can't park right here. And I was like, oh, okay. So we just ignored her. We walked away from her because I'm like, I'm not going to start.
You can't do
Two Hispanics, and this lady looks like she has money. And I'm like, I'm about to get my shit towed, and I'm going to go to jail. So I'm not starting shit with her, right? We finally get a tow truck. He's like, I'll be there like in an hour and a half. And I'm like, all right, cool. I give him the idea where I'm at, and he's like, all right. So I'm like, we stay there. Everybody in that block came out. Everybody in that block. They're like, what are you doing?
What
and I was
the
like,
hell?
my car broke down. And I said it, I'm like, you guys never seen a Hispanic outside? Or like, are you guys used to me cutting grass or what? Like,
I don't understand that kind of behavior. It just doesn't make any sense.
and some people, it's because
This bothers me, and you need to do what I want you to do. Like, listen, somebody's clearly down and out. The least you can do is have a little patience.
they don't care. Like, some people get mad.
They're in
Like,
their own bubble.
they're in a car accident. Their brother's shop, they're like at a car accident. And people are passing by on, get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. And I'm looking at them like, wow, that was like fucked up.
And they don't even care.
They're like, get out the way.
That's
Get out the way. You're blocking the road. Don't you know how to do it? Park on the side.
God.
Exchange.
The humanity.
The bus driver passes by like, blah, blah. I'm like, wow, my dude. Wow.
This is LA though, dude. I don't know. I feel like there's more mean people out here.
I felt like she was looking at me.
Right
that
now,
was
she's
me.
staring
That
at
was
you
really.
right now. You want to see more Karens? Huh? Click somewhere in this
Click on me.
area.
I
Click
think
on
there's a thing-
Sandro.
there's a
Maybe they
thing
put it
right
right
there.
here.
Click
Yeah,
right
right
there.
here. There you go.
You want some of these Oreos?
Yo.
the one corner of the building where there were no freaking people. There were people everywhere else around that building. Cameras caught it. But for some reason, they wanted to showcase the celebrities to get a little bit of that mainstream rub, which I dig. Get what you can get when you can get it. But they put those guys, they look like jabronis.
So
Get a shot of Eric Young. For what reason, I don't know. But Eric Young looked like some guy that walked in off the street, snuck in, and grabbed the first Jerry Kidd sitting by himself looking around, hoping nobody caught him.
So they had celebrities at the TNA show, and they whoever was a genius decided to plant the celebrities right in the big open space. They had more people at the Royal Rumble construction than that TNA show right there in that space. They had a big open space. And that's where you put the celebrities in. The creative direction. And yo, that was a bad, yo.
What was that? And it's little things like that. Television is nothing but the little details laid out in a way that captures the audience's imagination and holds on to it. These shots, the way the director called them, the ring looks like you could fit it in my kitchen. I don't know how big that ring is, but on camera it looked like it was 16, not even a 16, it might have been a 16 by 16, right? The overhead shot that they used made it look like a postage stamp. I would
Yeah, they had YouTube influencers there too. Yo, bro, TNA, man, that was a bad joint, and because TNA has been doing such a good job. TNA has been booking cool shows. I mean, they had some type of momentum. And that was a bad joint, man. That was a bad joint. Even Bully Ray saying it. Bully Ray says TNA missed a huge shot to boost the AMC debut. Now after this, they're doing tape shows. Nobody's gonna watch this tape show. Nobody. Nobody. Like, look at this. This is sad. If I knew it was like this, I probably would have went, bro. Just to be like, yo, you can just sit right there anywhere. That's kind of dope. I could have got some free promotion. Put some of the Bobby Monsoon tees right up. You got free promotion on the AMC joint. This was a live show, which means the tape shows are about to be 100 times worse. Yeah, TNA don't gotta worry about AEW. They don't gotta worry about nothing else because they're done. Oh yeah, look how it looked on the walkout, yo. Look at that, dog. How you have half the building, half and half? That's the next TNA thing they need to. The next TNA event need to be. Hold on, y'all ever see this? Hold on, man. I got an idea for the next TNA event. Y'all ever had one of these, man? Half and half. The next TNA event, we're gonna do half and half. Half the crowd there, half of them missing it. Cause that's kind of fire if you look at half and half lemonade for the next TNA pay-per-view. You got Road for Glory, you got Slammiversary, and half. What else is half and half, man? That made me think maybe that's some coffee. Some people like their coffee half and half. This is sad. This is sad, bro. Look at that. This is the Hardy Boys. Been at WrestleManias. Been at sold-out venues. There's more people in a gym at an indie show than this. TNA got a lot of work to do, y'all, and they've been had a lot of work to do, but yeah, it's a lot. Chris Collins, Harley need to retire. They ruined their legacy. Yeah, then did you hear what's the name say? What did he say? Jeff Hardy said his dream match would be Roman Reigns. Jeff Hardy, you need to play NBA 2K26 if your dream match is gonna be Roman Reigns, bro. Yo, dog, Randall Mack is wild. He said total non-stop absentees. Felicia says usually the Hardy Boys can fill seats. It's so sad and disrespectful to them in their careers. Yo, I would love the, I know they get mad when people criticize them. I don't understand, but yo, I would love to really just sit down with some of the creative people in TNA because they're right there. It's like, this is bad, but I feel like they have the talent and they have the fan base. It's just they're right there. Like Eric Bischoff said, it'd be the small details that mess everything up. For one thing, why would you do a partnership with WWE, right? Hold on. You know why this partnership, the only reason you do this partnership is only one reason, yo. The only reason you do a WWE and TNA partnership is, all right, if WWE is gonna bury all the TNA talent with NXT talent, that'd be okay. But if you're listening and you're from TNA, listen to me very closely. You have one job, and that is to copy the production as best as you can from a WWE product. WWE product sucks. But the one thing that no one is ever going to debate about is their presentation. Their presentation is second to none, and they've been doing it for a very, very, very long time. If you're gonna get anything out this partnership, is people from TNA going to them WWE events, talking to people like Lee Fitting, trying to get in contact with people like Kevin Dunn, all the producers that nobody really knows, the people in the truck, the lighting, the setting, the aesthetics, the cameraman. Even when somebody just brought up Charlotte Flair chops. I think it was OZ. He brought up Charlotte Flair chops. Even when botches and weird stuff happen, they got the cameraman and he'll shake sometimes. They know the little tricks that just make bad stuff go over good on TV. Production. If you're gonna do a partnership with WWE, production needs to be your main thing. Cause soon as the presentation is off, no one wants to hear anything else. If the presentation is off, nobody wants to go to a cheap product. Dog, nobody has money like that. A lot of people still suffering off of Christmas and the holidays. It's the beginning of the year. If we're gonna spend our money to a show, the least you could do is make it look good. Don't make me look like an idiot when I come to the show and the ring is about the size as a California king-size bed. No, damn near no pyro. If somebody knows anybody from TNA, just give them some sound advice. Don't even worry about creative. Don't worry about storyline. I know it's opposite to everything I'm preaching. This is specifically for TNA. You need to focus on production and presentation because you can have the greatest storyline ever. If it looks like trash, it's trash. Felicia's right, dog. Like, they're killing their legacy. TNA was dead the moment they fired Scott D'Amore. Damn. That's crazy. WWE will buy AEW soon. Nah, no way. Nah, no way. Yo, oh my God. Gregory said they had firecracker. Yo, that is insane, bro. But yeah, man, that it's just bad. Damn, it looks bad. And if y'all knew the tickets was gonna look bad from there, dog, I'm giving out tickets. I'm doing whatever possible to try to avoid that, dog. Let me see what else we got, man. Oh yeah, let's go back to let me holler at the chat real quick, man. What does a creative reset mean, y'all? Because I've been trying to figure this out. A creative reset. So what does a creative reset means? How long does a creative reset takes? It's been damn near 4, 5, 6 months. It seems like it's been half a year that we've seen the street profits. It's just like, dog, what does a creative reset means, man? They get fired. The Hardy Boys always had pyro in their entrances, and they didn't even get that at TNA. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, they did do them bad, Felicia. Chris Collins not on TV. Montez needs to go solo. What's his face? Tag partner ain't it? Dawkins. Angelo fire, bro. It's just you never get to see his real potential because they're not being booked. Montez Ford should have went solo years ago. Years ago, he should have at least tried a solo run. But they're still on the roster. People thought they were leaving. They're not leaving. They need to allow them to freshen up. Like, what? They was just getting over with this thing, too. It's not even just getting over, but the more and more I was seeing people do this thing, Montez Ford was trying to get this thing over that's kind of like the Yeet thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm seeing more and more people do it. Now it's just completely out the water. Now it's just like Montez has to think of something else now because it's like, that's dead. It's just like, come on, man. The street jobbers, would it matter solo or not? Damn. And I've been saying this all the time, man. Montez is such a star, man. It's just, oh my God, man. Montez is such a star, bro. It's a travesty for him not to be on the joint, man. A lot of people think we're gonna be seeing Chris Jericho at the Royal Rumble, the Royal Crumble. You know, the stadium that's built with 4 Legos. A lot of people think we're gonna be seeing Chris Jericho there. Unfortunately, it won't be happening. Chris Jericho's still on AEW roster. If you ask me, I have no complaints with that. Chris Jericho, see how they did Cody Rhodes? You think he wants to go through that? I don't think so. But man, damn, that whole Chris, remember that whole, this is how fast wrestling moves. We was just talking about Chris Jericho could be coming back. Chris Jericho this, Chris Jericho the Raw premiere. Now it seems like such a distant memory. We see this and it's just like, all right, it's okay. The buzz and hype for Chris Jericho to return to WWE is completely dying out at a rapid pace. We want the smoke. We want the smoke. Yeah, like I said, you want this. You gotta watch what you put in the universe. You want the smoke, and what happened? They got smoked. Jericho helped put AEW on the map. He ain't going nowhere. Damn. I heard he got heat with AEW though. Hold on. Yeah, I heard Jericho had heat with AEW, but okay, hold on. We actually got some news, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, man. Let me see, man. We actually got something going on, man. They actually hold on. They actually sent us the okay. All right, we got it. So they actually got the picture of what the stadium should look like. Now look, they're saying that this is they got a mock picture of what the stadium is look like. Now this is a football stadium that I'm about to show y'all, but this is kind of like what the stadium should look like when they're all done. January 31st, you're gonna see the